Come with me to my first ever Renaissance fair, where fall leaves, corsets, and fairy tales come to life. I've always dreamed of stepping into another era, and today I finally get to. So grab your pumpkin spice drink and let's time travel together. Today, we are headed to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. I'm going with my mom and my friend Madison, who you guys have definitely seen on my channel before. You guys, I literally picked my outfit the night before, so I didn't have a lot of time to plan, but I actually think it turned out really cute. I wore this thrifted orange dress that I found for $4 at a thrift store. And I had to wear one of my handmade flower crowns, the kind that I usually sell at my pop-ups. I thought that it added that soft pink touch that I needed to complete the look. My friend Madison also looked so pretty. She wore this long purple dress that I actually found for her while we were thrifting. We kind of matched unintentionally. The orange and purple together gave such a cute like Halloween vibe. Also, her hair looked amazing. She seriously looks like a little Renaissance princess. This was actually Madison's first Renaissance fair ever, and I came here once when I was little but barely remember it, and I went again a few years ago for only like an hour, so this honestly feels like my first real time too. We got there right when they opened around 11 a.m. and the moment we walked in, it felt like we stepped straight into another century. Everyone was in full costume and there was so much going on. Oh, that's so cute! Day. Hi. Okay, so I grabbed a map because the place is huge and I wanted to figure out where to go first. Of course, I had to check out the shops. I love seeing all of the handmade things that people sell at these kind of events. I spotted this particular shop at the beginning of the entrance and they were selling beautiful costumes like corsets, skirts, and even bloomers, and me and Madison were just in awe.
So you can wear it either which way, so you get both patterns. And those you want the measurement to be about 1 to 2 to 3 inches below that bust line, but again, you can try it on and see how you like it, how it fits.
That is cute too. The polka dot. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a thing. He doesn't. Scoping out general look and then
So to give you guys a little bit more information about Renaissance Fair, they're more than just costumes and turkey legs. They're a living celebration of history, creativity, and imagination. The very first modern Renaissance Fair took place in California in the 1960s, which started by two teachers who wanted to bring history to life for their students. Their small backyard project turned into something magical, a place where people could step out of their modern world and experience art, theater, music, and craftsmanship inspired by the 1500s. Over time, the idea spread across the country and Renaissance fairs became a beloved American tradition, blending real history with fantasy, storytelling, and community.
Yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. It feels so much better now. Thanks, man. You saw my picture.
I did. I actually downloaded it.
Is the skirt and the top?
Yeah, so it's one of our hitcher sets. So they actually have the hardware, so you can hitch it up in different ways, and then you can tuck your underskirt in it to have that full effect. You can do it asymmetrical, you can do it shorter, longer. So they're a lot of fun to play with. And these also can come with the matching bolero to go with it, or you can buy them individually.
And you make this?
I don't make them. These ladies are the masterminds of the creation and the seaming, and I just sew. And I saw you looking at these blouses too. One of the neat things about these, they all have ribbons in the sleeves, so you can pull the sleeves up and you can tie the ribbons at the top, so you can actually shorten the sleeves and pull them up, and then you have that adjustability under that bust line as well.
Where'd that come from?
It's like everything we have has to have an explanation with it. Like you can't just be like, oh, like this is like, now I need to tell you the next thing about it.
He definitely doesn't act now.
With a little ruffle.
Those are her silk sets. They're
Ugh, those are cute. Come on.
Wait, I would wear these today. Yeah, they're so cute. The Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, where I went, is one of the oldest and most well-known in the U.S. It began back in the 1980s at Mount Hope Estate and Winery in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Every year, this estate transforms into a medieval village, complete with knights, queens, fairies, and artisans. Each weekend has a new theme, from pirates to time travelers, making every visit unique.
Yes! You're the princess that would fight the dragons.
Exactly. What I love most about the Renaissance is how much heart goes into it. Every performer, vendor, and visitor becomes a part of this giant whimsical world. A place where fantasy and history meet, whether it's handmade jewelry, leather goods, or Renaissance-style music echoing through the trees. There's a sense of magic and artistry everywhere you turn. Now, the fair usually runs from August through October, making it the perfect fall adventure. Pirate. I know.
Oh, eye patch. They have a mirror right here. The sea Madison. Oh, how cute.
One of the shops that we stopped by had these really cool leather crowns, and oh my gosh, Madison looks so cute in them. Every shop here is full of like little treasures. I don't know what this is, like a crystal, something that you burn, I guess. Like a witch thing. This is a luxurious herbal soap.
If you press on the little center piece of plastic and kind of move towards you, you can get the width of it.
It's a lot of work to unearth that bucket.
I hope this is our resident witch, so she wears them.
And did she get a treat out of the trick or treat bin? She did not. You want a trick or treat bin?
Also, guy, vegan stuff.
Yeah. What's some gummies?
Just walking through and seeing all of the vendors and the things that they sell is so fascinating. Like, I could spend hours. Actually, I did spend hours, and I think we were here for like 6 or 7 hours total, and the time went by so fast. And honestly, you guys, being here made me realize I definitely want to be a vendor at the Renaissance Fair one day. As you guys know, I've been doing pop-ups lately, and I've really grown to love them. I actually have my next pop-up coming next weekend, so if you're in Pennsylvania and want to come and say hi, I'll have all of the information down below in the description. Also, I have a lot of exciting news that I've been keeping a secret, but I will be sharing everything in my next video. Let's just say a lot has happened since my last YouTube video, so stay tuned because you're definitely going to want to hear this one. You guys, next time that I come here, I think I'm just gonna go and buy a full outfit from one of the shops and wear it for the rest of the day. They had so many cute pieces. They were a little pricey, but you can tell why. They're handmade, high quality, and you can really see the craftsmanship and time people put into their work. It's such a form of art, and truly, I appreciate that. Like, can we just take a moment to admire this beautiful corset? It honestly looks like something Sleeping Beauty would wear. Now, one thing I noticed is that there wasn't a lot of pink vendors. Everything was very brown, rustic, and medieval, which I get, but you guys know me. If I ever become a vendor here, I definitely want to bring something a little bit more princessy, something for the fairies, the dreamers, the girly girls, and I want to add pink ribbons, florals, and a touch of shabby chic for all of us who love whimsical things. There was this one vendor here who had some pink in her setup, so of course I had to stop by. She sold the most beautiful handmade jewelry, earrings, necklaces, all so dainty and detailed. Honestly, seeing her booth inspired me even more to create something magical for future fairs. Yeah. Pink opal.
That one girl in the store was so cute, saying like about crystals and
Oh yeah.
it was so cute.
No. It's free. Why? Get in there. I have more.
I also came across this little tea shop, which I thought was absolutely adorable. I've been getting more into tea this year, and honestly, I still have so much to learn, so let me know in the comments, what's your favorite kind of tea? Do you drink it with milk or plain? And what are some of your favorite tea brands? I'd love to hear you guys' recommendations. I actually recently came out with my own handmade tea collection called Marie's Favorite, which I usually sell at my pop-ups and in my booth. For those who know me, you guys know how much I adore Marie Antoinette, so the name felt very fitting. I'll definitely be coming out with more tea collections soon, but this particular shop had the sweetest setup, shelves full of vintage teacups, unique tea blends, and just the most charming atmosphere. I was like completely obsessed.
Improvised comedy. Does everyone here know what improvised comedy is? That's the proper answer to improvised comedy. So, here are our players. Justine Sons Bagby. Aidan Keenet.
Laurie Ashling, Danforth, Bird Whistle.
Starting without you. The time went up and it was like you have 20 seconds left and I said, well, it's going to get me 20 seconds to get up to stage.
Besides all of the vendors, there were tons of performers throughout the park. Everywhere you turn, there's something happening. People acting in character, little skits going on, music, games, and so much more. I'm gonna try to like click the photo. One of the main shows that we went to, I'm gonna call it the battlefield, or at least that's what I think it was called. It's basically this big arena show where knights fight on horseback. I'm not even going to pretend I know what's happening, but it was really cool to watch. Before the fight started, a lady came out with these really beautiful birds, and she showed us how they fly and do tricks. And I actually love birds, so I was just standing there smiling like a little kid. I kept seeing this one fairy. Her outfit was honestly one of my favorites. I loved her flower crown. The colors were so beautiful, and her wings and makeup were just perfect. Do you guys see that halo makeup? I seriously need to know what palette she used. I'm not even sure what she was selling. I think there were like little pom-pom fairy ones. Either way, I wanted one so bad. I know I'm not a little kid anymore, but child me was literally screaming. You know, watching the knights at the Renaissance Fair honestly made me think about how fascinating the world used to be. Knights were expected to be brave, loyal, and courageous. They trained for years, literally from childhood, to master sword fighting, horseback riding, and the art of war. But what's really interesting is that by the time the Renaissance came around, real battles had changed. Guns and cannons were becoming more common, so knights weren't exactly needed for warfare anymore. But people still admired them. They became the symbols of courage and romance. The kind of tournaments that you guys see like this one, back then, those were huge social events. Imagine an entire village gathering to watch armed knights charging at each other with lances, while noble ladies watched from the stands, cheering for their favorites. It was a mix of entertainment, competition, and performance, like a medieval version of sports and theater combined. We ended the afternoon wandering through more of the little shops around the fair, and there was honestly so much to see.
That's a cute one.
Today I saw a lot of jewelry stands, but can we just take a moment for these beautiful earrings? One of the shops I found had this beautiful ring made out of what I think was real silver, and I think it was just such a unique piece.
My nails. Okay, maybe I should just wear it like this.
Also guys, please don't mind my nails. I know I need to get them done, but whatever. Besides jewelry, every booth had something different. They had corsets, clothing, leather goods, even fairy wings like these ones. I was so obsessed. Like, I really wanted to wear a pair of wings with my outfit, but I didn't have the perfect ones to match my look. I did spot these like orange fairy wings that completely stole my heart. However, I decided to wait. Maybe next year I'll go all out and dress up a little bit more whimsical.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a keychain? Or like, do you put loose tea and then you
Yeah.
put it in your cup? Okay. That's really cool. And then there's tea here.
Quiero saber el precio. Oh, ajá.
There was also a bunch of flower crowns, which of course I loved, and one vendor was even selling the most beautiful princess crowns, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. It was easily one of my favorite shops of the day. Everything just felt so magical, so detailed, and made with love.
So cute.
Imagine.
Teacup holders. Metal ones that you put on a belt. They're not metal, I'm sorry.
So cute, like little pirate. I can't wear this because
Oh, I'm so sorry.
they wander them.
Madison with a cute dress. That pretty much sums up today's adventure. Thank you so much for coming along with me to the Renaissance Fair. It was truly magical, from the music to the costumes, and yes, even the funnel cake that we got at the end before leaving. If you've never been to a Renaissance fair, I hope this video inspires you to plan a visit, especially if you love dressing up, fantasy, and a little bit of whimsy like me. Also, don't forget my next pop-up event is happening October 25th. It's going to be a huge Halloween theme event, and I can't wait to meet some of you in person. Just look for the tent with the big black bow, you can't miss it. So all of that information is going to be down in the description below. And thank you again for joining me today, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next adventure.